So what's it like working all the time? And I wanted to make a video about this since that's been one of the topics on my channel recently is that I work all the time. I have one day that I record videos, and this is kind of rare. I'm basically robbing myself of sleep tomorrow to stay up and make this video. I will probably get about 6 hours of sleep tonight, which isn't bad. A lot of people that work day shift, I know they get like 4. Like seriously, those people stay up till 1. I never knew why I was tired on day shift until I switched to nights, and I think that going to bed at 10 a.m. is late. When I get off at 6, I think going to bed at 10 a.m. Man, I'm staying up late, where if I was working days, I'd be like, oh, it's only 10 a.m. Sweet, I got 2 more hours to stay up. So I finally figured out why I was tired when I worked days. But basically, this is just another commentary. And I don't do the whole full screen face thing anymore. Like, it's just pointless. I would rather have people that aren't even interested in games stare at this background and my face a little bit in the corner than my whole face be covering the screen. It's not cool. Let me put this in perspective now, though. A lot of people don't understand. They'll hear somebody say, and I did it when I was younger too, they're like, oh, I worked 70 hours this week. Man, until you start working, you don't know what 70 hours is. That's working 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, or 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then 10 hours on the 6th day. Guys, that's a lot of hours. I mean, that is a lot of hours. That's like killing yourself. That's exactly what that is. Doing that for a long period of time is killing yourself. And it's different depending on where you work at. Because I used to do something else, and let me say 7/12s wasn't such a bad deal out there compared to where I work now, where 5/12s and a 10. I'm just so drained. Like, I don't even know what I'm rambling on about right now. That's what I'm trying to get across, and I don't think you guys see it in my videos I shoot on Saturday night or Sunday morning. I don't think you guys see it in that because I'm actually happy. That's like the one time I'm actually happy, and then I actually wake up Sunday evening and I'm like, oh wait, gotta work tomorrow, and then I'm just depressed the rest of the day. I mean, that's all I can say about it, man. You can't be excited about work in the slightest bit. Like, I don't care what you do. You cannot be excited about work in the slightest bit if you work that much. And it comes a point in your life, like where I'm at right now, it's like, okay, how do I get out of this? That's where I've been right now. And I'm not going to say that's why I started a YouTube channel. I've always, ever since I was 14, all my videos are not on my channel anymore that I made back then because I thought it needed a fresh new start, but it'd be cool to be a YouTuber. It would be. That's been something I've wanted since I was 14. Like, for real, it has been. That would be cool. I could throw hours and hours into that and probably never get tired of it. I love filming videos. I love editing videos, which I haven't done lately because I haven't bought Sony Vegas yet. I'm lazy. I really need to buy Sony Vegas. But then you also think, where else could I work? Where could I find, man, if I could find a 40-hour-a-week job that paid like $15 an hour, and I have the skill set to do it, but I'm just saying, at like 40 hours a week, insurance, $15 an hour, I'd be perfectly happy. It would not bother me one bit. And actually, I could go somewhere right now and make 26 an hour. I could go somewhere right now and make 30 an hour. I'm talking, I talk to people, but it's not close. I'd be in the same situation I'm in now, except I'd be making more money on less hours. But I would be somewhat in the same situation I am now because of the drive. And I've wanted to focus on YouTube, and I wouldn't say that it sounds silly to say that focusing on YouTube is just like a reason to quit your job, because it's not. No, it's not. It's just I want to be able to focus on living life. To put it in perspective, and I'm nothing against my job, guys. I know why I've worked I've had to. We've had to. It's a big deal. You don't want your plant to shut down, but I think I've had 2 Saturdays off in the past 10 weeks. Maybe more than that. It might be like 12 weeks. 4, 8, 12. That'd be 3 months. Yeah, about 2 Saturdays off in the last 12 weeks. it's depressing. And I mean, you think it always gets to me when these people going to college, that I graduated with, and I went through trade school, guys. Like, no big deal. I make very good money. But these people that go to college, it always gets to me when they talk about how exhausted they are. It gets to me. Because I'm like, you guys have not experienced anything yet. At all. You have not experienced anything yet. If college is tiring you out, even if you got 19 hours, which I think my brother back when he went to college, 19 hours of classes was all they allowed. Even if you got 19 hours, man, it's like you go to class maybe 4 days a week, maybe 3-hour-long classes a day. They assign you a little bit of homework, and then bam, you're done. I think what gets college students more than anything is the fact that they finally figure out in their last semester that the degree they're getting is completely and totally useless, and they're just screwed now because they did not have a better plan. Which is why I didn't go to college straight out of high school. It's not worth the money investment and the future interest investment. You're better off finding some trade, working a high-paying job, and start investing in the stock market. You'll make more money in the long run than pretty much anybody that went to college. You can rank up there with the doctors by the time you're in your 30s or 40s if you invest freely into the stock market and don't get yourself in debt. It's just a proven fact, but people don't think about that. But back to the whole college kid thing. Man, they have no idea yet. And sometimes I think I'm a little too hard on the fact, but I see a lot of people, man. I play games and all that, but I see a lot of people that work 40 hours a week saying, oh, those kids need to get a job, blah, blah, blah. They need to get a job. That's all I ever hear around here. Man, he's playing games. He should get a job. He should get a job. And, it's really funny. I had to point it out on Facebook one time because I downloaded Pokemon Go. And I finally saw a Facebook post from somebody that worked less than 40 hours a week. And they were saying, man, these Pokemon Go players, they need to get jobs. And I actually personally messaged this person a picture of my pay stub that said 75 hours on it. And I said, I play Pokemon Go. You can shut people up real quick, guys. Those people talking about people that need to get jobs, most of the time they don't work more than 40 hours a week. And they get this perfect job. I met them, guys. I used to be a waiter. I met them. They got this perfect job where they have their 2-hour paid lunch break on an 8-hour day. And all they can say is, man, this day's going by so slow. Maybe... And I wouldn't wish it upon anything, but maybe you should put yourself in somebody else's shoes for once that actually needs a job like I have to get by. Maybe you should go start working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Maybe you should try that out. And this also goes out to the people that believe that it's okay to work that much. That it's okay. And there's different situations. There's different kinds of jobs. And there are some jobs where the physical strain on your body is too much to work over 60 hours a week. And then there's other jobs like I used to work, like I said, 7-12s, no problem, wasn't tired, no big deal. And I had to drive, like I had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to be there by 6 and worked 12 hours after that and got off at 6 in the evening. I felt fine. But when you throw people into a certain kind of hard labor work, mentally hard labor work, physically hard labor work, it's crazy. And I know I've rambled on, and it's just, guys, it's just to give you a perspective. I felt tired today. I felt mentally run down. And I'm just giving you guys a clear-cut perspective because I know my audience, guys. You're in high school. You're probably in college. And I'm giving you a clear-cut perspective that if you think... I don't want to say if you think your life... Because my life doesn't suck, guys. But I just want to open it up to you that maybe if you're in college and you have a crappy major right now, you should switch right now to something that's going to net you some money. even if it's hard, even if you don't get a party every single day. Because you'll still get a party on the weekend. You're just plain plumb lazy if you're in college for something other than pharmacy, being a doctor, an engineer. If you're not one of those majors that everybody knows just completely blows like that, you have time to go do stuff. You just don't know how much time you have. You don't get off at 7 o'clock in the morning, or you don't get out of school at 7 o'clock in the morning, have to be back by 6 the next evening. And if you relate that, you have about 2 hours that you can stay up. That's coming home, eating, having a shower, and then pretty much going to bed. You have about 2 hours if you want to get your 8 hours of sleep that it takes to be, in an environment working that many hours. I don't know how long I've rambled on. I don't care if this video is like 20 minutes long, because when people ask about my job in the future, I just wanted to have a video showing at me after, and I've took a shower and everything. This is just me after a horrid, not really even a horrible day at work. This is just me after a very mentally stressful day at work, physically stressful. And I thought I would throw it out there, guys. It's just try harder. Just try harder right now. Whatever you're doing, if you're not working yet, just try harder. And I'm not saying that I have not felt it all in my life, but I really feel like I need to just reach out to the college kids, because one actually worked with me. And I told him, I said, man, better try in college, because I asked him what his major was, and he said, haven't decided yet. Been going for like a year or two so far, hadn't decided yet. I said, man, you better just, I never encouraged him to quit, but I said, man, whatever you do, you better just do it. I said, you should have learned from here that you have time while you're at college to do things. And he said, yeah, I did learn that. He told me, he said, I learned that. And he said, it kind of makes me mad now when people I go to college with say they're so loaded down with work and don't have time to do anything. I said, you understand now. You've been in the real world for a while. And that's another thing that bothers me. College kids. I'm living in the real world. I'm a grown adult. Blah, 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 man. I started paying rent when I was 21 years old. No, I was 20. I started paying rent when I was 20. And I know there's people out there that have done it when they're 18. But I completely moved away from my hometown, got the job I have now, and started paying rent when I was 20 years old. That's being out on your own. That's being a grown adult. How about not missing a day of work in a year and like 8 months? That's being an adult. Being in college does not automatically make you an adult, because some of the most unresponsible, laziest people can get through college. You haven't proven anything to society yet. Man, I'm really rambling on. I have gone completely off topic, and I'm still posting this video. Like I said, this is what happens to me at work every night now. I'll be looking for something, and I'll walk over somewhere and I'll just forget. That is the amount of drainage that has consumed my body. I will be walking somewhere, looking for something, and I'll just forget what I was looking for. Then I'll walk back and I'll remember what I was looking for. It happens multiple times a night, and it sucks. It sucks, not to get to see your girlfriend, not to, you're in a relationship. I'll put it this way: you're in a relationship, but there's not much of a relationship going on except with you and the place that owns your time, that signs your checks. There's not much of a relationship going on. Makes you think. Makes you think, guys. I'm just throwing it out there. It really makes you think. And I'm going to put this here right now. If you have something you've wanted to do, if you've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, find a way to do it. Find a way to make yourself a YouTube channel. Find a way to get big enough where you don't ever have to work. Make that your career. There's plenty of people that have done it. And I would love to get there, because I'm not going to lie to my channel. I would love to get to that point. If I could bring in a comfortably livable amount of money from YouTube, I would quit my job. And probably when I got to the point of it being livable, I would quit my job right now. And I would just find something part-time, something easy, something that would give me more time to invest into YouTube. It's a gold mine, guys. It really is. And I don't look at viewers that way. I haven't ever. I've always done this video thing because I enjoyed it. And you can't get that good at YouTube without actually enjoying it. I mean, you probably could, but I enjoy entertaining people. That's why I streamed on Twitch with no audience for 2 months. Until I built, I mean, no audience. Turning on my Twitch camera. I used to do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'd get on Twitch, play random games, no viewers. And one day, I finally logged on and I was just playing this game. Some famous guy stopped by. I was playing Team Fortress 2, which nobody watches on Twitch. Some random guy just came in, shouted out my stream. Next thing I know, I have 800 people in my stream. I have 300 new followers on my stream, and from then on, I was able to hold 10 to 12 people every stream, and it just shows you, man, you keep working for something, you're gonna get it. It's gonna come to you. Good things will come if you just keep working for it. There I go rambling again. Okay, I'm ending this video. You guys get the point. I'm drained. I'm tired. Try hard in life. Not saying I'm a failure, but try hard in life to try to make sure that you can have a balanced life and work. Find a way to balance life and work any way you can. Even if it's a side hobby that makes you extra money where you don't have to work all the time, find it. Life, work. Find a way to balance the two. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please subscribe for more content, mainly gaming content, but I'll do these videos every now and then, just when I feel like I have something mildly entertaining to say. Not really entertaining, but maybe educational. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next video.